everyone, it is 21 News Chief Meteorologist Eric Wilhelm here, the Tuesday evening edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. This is the video that we can get kind of geeky and get kind of nerdy and take an in-depth look at our weather forecast, and we sometimes look backwards as well and review some recent weather happenings, and sometimes in this video we talk about other science-y subjects such as geology and astronomy and things like that. But tonight we'll stick to mostly weather. And you know, today was a pretty nice day, and I busted out this graphic for the first time last year. And when we think of a nice day, everybody has kind of a different opinion, right? But I'm going to define it for this exercise, for this graphic, as a day where the high is between 65 and 80, and there was no measurable precipitation. In our area, we have two distinct nice day seasons. One, late in the spring, we're heading into that right now, and then the other is late in the summer and early in the fall. The peak is a little more pronounced then than it is at this time of the year, but still, you'll notice the nice days ramping up quickly here in the second half of May. And you know, this is why my two favorite times of the year are basically this time of the year and mid to late September, early October, because we can have a lot of nice, comfortable days. You don't have to run the heat. You're not running the air conditioning necessarily. And especially as we get into early fall, you tend to have more dry days than at this time of the year. But still, yeah, the midsummer heat and humidity leads to fewer nice days in the middle of summer. But yeah, early to mid fall and late spring definitely are two nicest times of the year around here, by this definition anyway, with highs between 65 and 80. You can keep the windows open most of the time with temperatures like that. 70 was our high locally today. 73 is average. Kind of a chilly start this morning. We had 44 at 4:30 a.m. That's 6 degrees below average for an overnight low. Now, we've had a few cooler than average afternoons in a row now, after that stifling 87 on Saturday with the late day thunderstorms. 71 was a midday high on Sunday. We only reached the mid-60s yesterday, and about 70 today. But when you factor in the highs and the lows for the month, we're still running pretty close to 2 degrees above the average. So it looks like May is going to go into the record books as a warmer than average month, considering what our forecast is for the final stretch of May. All right, severe weather ongoing this evening with a few tornado warnings out in the state of Texas. Severe thunderstorm watch covering a lot of real estate out there. This is an area of low pressure out across the middle of the country that's going to slowly work north and east, and it's going to weaken as it does so. And this will not be a big weather player for us, but it will bring us at least the chance of getting wet a few times over the next few days. Now, our forecast for Wednesday still has that small chance of an afternoon shower. I would not cancel outdoor plans or anything or adjust them because of that chance, but a sprinkle, a quick shower, is that a possibility? Yes, but most of us will stay high and dry. So we go into the day Thursday, dew points will come up in the wake of this warm front, and especially as we get into the afternoon Thursday, a passing shower or a storm will be a possibility. I think the rain's a little more likely late in the day Thursday towards sunset and into the overnight with this plume of moisture pushing through. So I would say our rain chances peak between about sunset Thursday and maybe 3 or 4 a.m. on Friday. During the daylight hours on Friday, trough of low pressure still off to our west, and this will swing through and keep things kind of unsettled with a few more showers and perhaps a thunderstorm at the end of the week. The Storm Prediction Center today, with their day 3 outlook on Thursday, did include a lot of Ohio in the low end, 1 on a 1 to 5 scale, risk of severe weather. I'm not real concerned about severe weather around here. I think it's a little more likely with random storms that have a little bit of a kick to them towards the I-71 corridor, I-75 corridor, central and western Ohio. Around here, with most of our wet weather occurring towards evening, I just don't think the ingredients are all that good for any sort of organized severe weather threat. But yeah, you're going to notice it's getting kind of muggy at the end of the week with dew points in the lower 60s Thursday into Friday. Now, dew points will back off as the weekend begins. The most comfortable day and the nicest overall day of the holiday weekend, maybe Sunday. It may be a little too hot for some on Memorial Day. Sunday will be in the lower 80s, dew points in the 50s. It'll be dry Sunday. That may be the pick day of the three, but it's hard to find too many complaints about the holiday weekend. You know, sometimes, of course, we can have some pretty chilly Memorial Days around here, but our forecast for Memorial Day, the bulk of the weekend, is pretty darn nice. Chances of rain, small risk of a shower on Saturday. We're going to keep that for now. We may be able to drop that at some point in the next couple of days, but I think Sunday's dry, Monday's dry, Tuesday's dry, and the heat will definitely build. Check out the jet stream. Now, the unsettled weather at the end of the week is with this trough that moves through, but this is a transient thing. It's going to come and go, and the big ridge is going to build as a big trough digs in out west. Downstream of that, ridge pops, and yeah, this is a hot-looking weather map for the end of the weekend, or the end of the week, I should say, and especially into the weekend and early on next week. And you see that reflected today on the 6 to 10 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. Really good odds of a warmer than average stretch to wrap up the month of May and head into the first couple of days of June. Now, I do think the pattern will cool some by the first weekend of June. So what would that be, around the 4th, 5th, 6th of June? The pattern does look cooler by then, but we're going to flirt with the 90-degree mark. If not on Memorial Day, but maybe the day or two after, at the very end of the school year for some districts across the region. That'll do it for me tonight on Weather for Weather Geeks. Hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you right back here on Wednesday.